Hello, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. As you can tell, I'm still in a freaking winter sweater. We are on April 3rd and winter is still here. Anyway, I am going off on a tangent. My hair is doing crazy stuff. But hello, hello, hello. If you're joining me live or replay, don't be shy, say hi. So I wanted to celebrate something today. And as always, I just wanted to share with you folks what I'm celebrating. No, it's not a milestone in my business, nothing like that. I wanted to share the fact that I finally found freedom. So what do I mean by that? I had a call with a potential client today, and I so wanted to help this woman. I could tell she was in so much pain. She wasn't experiencing happiness or satisfaction in any area of her life. And I have been in those shoes before, so I could feel her pain. I have walked in her shoes, and I have the medicine, right? I have the medicine that she needs to transform her life. But she was having a really tough time in believing whether this medicine was going to work for her and whether she even has the strength to take this medicine, right? So that is where she was getting hung up on. And again, I understand those feelings because I have been terrified in the past that I don't have what it takes to do the work, or this transformation work will not work for me, right? I have been plagued by those fears. So in the past, when I was a brand new coach and I was looking for outside success to define me, so I was looking for a full roster of clients, steady stream of leads, people showing up, tons of people showing up on my Facebook lives, right? And loads of engagement on all my social media posts. Like, I used to look for all of those things for validation that I was doing all the right things and that my business was going to prosper and that I was going to make it, right? Like, all my dreams were going to come true. That's what all of these extra validations was evidence for me, right? And so every discovery call that I had lined up, I would be putting so much pressure on myself, saying that if I don't have this client say yes, and if they don't sign on with me, then I'm up shit creek, right? Like, oh my God, where is the money going to come from this week? Like, if this client doesn't believe in me enough to sign with me, then I'm not a good enough coach, right? Like, all of these crazy thoughts. And today I just realized how far I've grown, and I felt so proud of myself because when I was talking to this woman, I felt her pain. I wanted to, help her see that she is capable of taking the medicine and having the transformation that she wants to have. And I knew without a shadow of doubt, I had the confidence that I could lead and help and coach her to get to where she wanted to be. But I also had freedom because I knew that regardless of whether she signed with me or not, it meant nothing about me. It meant nothing about my success, and it had no impact on my revenue for the month. And that was an amazing, amazing feeling. I haven't quite had that feeling of freedom and that feeling of like, I got this, right? Like, when your success is not controlled or you don't give your power away, there's no bigger feeling of freedom than that. And that's what I felt today. So, she hasn't confirmed with me and said yes, but in the past, I would have been devastated. It would have knocked the wind out of me, and the rest of my day would have been terrible before I was able to pick myself back up again and feel my normal self. But today I feel energized because I gave a small ray of hope for this woman to hang on to. And I saw in myself how far I've come in my growth and in my transformation. And it felt so empowering to know that if it's not this client who says yes, I just know that the universe is always sending the perfect clients, perfectly aligned soulmate clients that know right off the bat that they want to work with me. And I never used to have that sense of what is that guarantee before, right? Like, I used to feel or want that guarantee only after clients signed on, only after the evidence showed up. Hey, Anne-Marie. But this client said, let me get back to you tonight. And statistics tell you that if you don't sign on a client in that moment that the rate of them coming back to you is like so low, right? So I used to go from a space of fear and lack, as in like, oh my God, I cannot let this person, like, it's an awful feeling for them as well as for you. But now I've just come and I've had, I've beaten those odds before. I've signed on like loads of clients where they have said, let me get back to you, and every single one of them has. I've had those months before. So those statistics are only real to you if you believe in them, right? So I haven't signed this client off as I'm never going to see her again. And even if she doesn't come back to me, it means it has no bearing on how the rest of my month plays out, okay? Like, I will no longer play that game where I put all my eggs and the pressure on a particular client signing with me. Like, when you can define, or when you can find that freedom within yourself, I'm telling you, it is, oh my gosh, yes, it's scary because I have to keep telling myself over and over that I can be successful no matter what. Like, the success doesn't come from this client signing with me, right? Success comes from women signing up with me because they believe they have what it takes to have the transformation, that I am the right person to lead them. So if it's not, this client, then it's this or something better, this or something better, this or something better. And the same for the potential client too, right? For her, it's me or something better for her, me or something better for her. So whatever is happening, like, I want you to understand that it's always happening. It's either this or something better. We're just not able to understand or see what that something better is. We just get sucked into this rabbit hole of like, shit, like, if this doesn't work out, like, I am all out of options. It's that thinking that makes you go all out of options, right? So I want you to reframe it. And the next time you're disappointed by a certain result, or something doesn't go a certain way for you, I want you to reframe it and think of it as, it's this or something better. And this doesn't, whatever's happened doesn't define my worth or my success or how much money is about to come in this month, okay? So I want you to have that reframe. I hope this live was helpful to you. If it's the beginning of the month, so it's really important that you understand that and not let any like disappointments kind of wash out the entire month, because it's very easy for this one thing to have happened and to trip me up and me tell myself, oh my gosh, April's going to be horrendous, right? And it's that belief that then makes April a disappointment, not the fact that this potential client may say yes or may say no. So let me know if that was helpful to you. And if you would like, what other topics do you want me to cover? What do you struggle with in terms of like your mind, telling you horrible things that you don't want to believe in, right? Like, what sort of things you would love to know? How do I navigate through it? I don't have all the answers figured out, but I've come a heck of a long way in how I used to operate in life and how I operate now. And I can tell you, I show up with so much more like just good energy, like just flowing out of me, and people can feel that, like they can consciously feel that. And I can tell, like, I am so much more, my confidence is through the roof. Like, just everything overall in life, I just feel so balanced for the first time, So I want to be able to share everything that I've learned with you guys. But, I feel like lately I've been just kind of riffing on whatever I feel like I want to riff on. And now I want to be more proactive about helping you with the issues that you face. So if you don't want to post it on this live here, that's perfectly fine. Like, PM me, send me a message, send me a text if you have my number, and say, you know what, this is something that I struggle with, and I would love to know like how you deal with it, okay? So let me know. I'm looking for feedback. This is permission for you to message me and tell me exactly what you need coaching on, and I'll do it as a Facebook Live. You don't have to come on it, but I'll do it like a topic like this, okay? All right, I am gonna sign off. My son has an early release day, which means he's gonna be home anytime soon. So goodbye, have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.